take as much effort and as much time and as much money as you would think. But I can tell you now what we did, and this is where I started marrying the two. So about 3 years ago, I went back to my radio station and I said, I want to make the transition, because at the time I was a paid employee of the radio station. And I tell you, getting paid to be on the radio, that's a blast. But I'm like, I want to cross over to the dark side. I want to become a paid advertisement. Because what I want a real estate show. I want a 1-hour real estate show where I can talk about one thing and one thing only, my book. And the whole premise of the show, and my partner, she's my lender, she argues with me all the time. Oh, well, we need to have a guest on. We need to talk about this. And I'm like, Amy, the goal of the show is to get people to text into the show for a free book. So if you hear my show on Saturday evenings at 5 o'clock, you hear something like this. Hey, if you're thinking about buying a home for the first time, and you'd like a copy of our free book, your personal guide to buying a home, just text the word book to 411 and 923. That's book to 411. I get my radio on, sure, it just comes out. Every single show that we do, because now that I brought the book into it, and I brought that hook into it, we will we will get 30 to 40 listeners every single show. Now the show's not cheap. The show costs a lot of money to be on the #1 news talk station in the entire state of Arizona. But I've learned, and this is the second lesson. #1 lesson, have a hook. And lesson #2, make it easy. Okay? On radio, and I have friends that are on the radio and have real estate shows. I'm like, listen, nobody's writing down your phone number. Nobody's writing down your website. We live in a generation where everybody wants to text. So I leave you with this. No matter what industry you're in, if you want to differentiate yourself, you want to set yourself apart, find a unique hook. But for me, it was the value of having a book. Thank you very much.
Mike Legacy, everybody! Awesome. So I just asked him if he has 2 minutes for an interview, and I'm just going to ask him a couple questions that were on my mind. And I'm going to open it up to you guys in just a second if you have any other questions, okay? So thanks for joining us, man.
Oh, my pleasure.
I'm so excited to be up here just to lounge with you on this really comfortable
It's always
couch.
awkward to be on a red couch with a good-looking man. It's just very intently into my eyes. It's just
Don't lose contact, man.
It's gonna be awkward for you. For me, it's natural. I mean, it's great. I love it.
This is great. This is great. Thank you so much for pouring into this. What you had to say was amazing. And I want to say, a lot of us want to start writing a book. How many of us want to write a book now that he just spoke? Still, that's not everybody. For some odd reason, that's still not everybody. I think sometimes with most of us, we feel like we don't even know what we want to talk about, especially when it comes to writing a book. How can you break through that barrier to start writing a book on something that you want to be proficient at? How do we start that process?
Yeah, it's a great question. Writing a book is very overwhelming, but it's having I forgot what speaker said earlier, but it's having the end in mind. And for the end, it's cost. How much is this? So what I broke it down. How much is this book going to cost me to print and give away? And so then I found in the book industry, in the printing industry, that there's a threshold. The moment that you get above 44 pages, and it doesn't matter whether there's anything on the page or not, 44 pages, the cost per unit jumped exponentially. So it actually relieved a lot of stress for me. Okay, I only got to write 44 pages. And then I worked it out. I'm not a math major, so this took me some time. But then I worked it out. That was somewhere between 10 to 12,000 words. So as I'm typing, my eye keeps dropping to the bottom left. Word count. All right, I'm at 300.
How many pictures?
All right, I got a few more to go. And then I just went through I just learned the process. I found a printer that this is what there are companies and there's printers out there. And then you just figure what do you want to write on. Fortunately for me, we were always taught and trained, especially in radio, and if you're writing blogs and you're writing content, that you always have to treat your audience like they read and write at the 3rd grade level. Well, that's perfect for me because I read and write and talk at the 3rd grade level. So then you figure out what is going to be of value to them. This is the other thing I learned. People don't care about you. They don't care about your accolades. They don't know how many years or company or anything like that. People have got a problem. You have to identify what that problem is, and you have to then tell them how you're going to solve that problem. So for this book, it was people don't know the process of how to buy a home. So I'm going to solve the problem. So this book is a step-by-step process with a glossary in the back.
I love it. That's awesome. Awesome. Thank you for that. Now, let me ask you this. Okay, so what's the difference between the value of a ebook versus a physical book?
It's like the value between a podcast and a radio station. I got a lot of friends, and I know a lot of you have podcasts, okay? And you're going to get into the podcast business. And podcasting is fantastic because it can put you international immediately. But I tell people that have podcasts, and my friends that have podcasts, I go, oh, you got a podcast? That's cute. I've got a real radio show, right? And so with the book and the ebook, how many people actually open and read ebooks? You don't, and you delete them. You're not going to throw this. You're not going to throw this away. So this will sit around, and then I'll have people call me 2 years later. Hey, I just came across your book. We're in the market to, whatever.
So having a physical book is an opportunity for someone to find you, like if somebody's around, like, hey, what's that book? Like, oh, help me.
So real quick, I have a place that everybody can go to. I put together the 8 benefits of having your own book.
Is this your gift?
This is my gift.
This is your gift? Okay, let's write this down, everybody.
Well, Eric's going like this. And you don't have eyes in the back of your head. So all you have to do is you're going to text the word 6, S-I-X, okay? Not S-E-X. That'll be what we'll promote later on tonight.
You don't want to get me that. See where you type that in.
S-I-X to 55678. Okay, that's going to take you to a form. Let me know whether you're a realtor. Just at the bottom, it'll say company or brokers. Just tell me what industry you're in. And then with it, we are going to offer a free 20-minute session to anyone that wants a free session on either one, how to write a book or how to get on a radio show. And then lastly, if you're a realtor, we can talk offline later on. We actually have books already pre-written, ready to go. You slap your name, picture, and so forth on that. So.
Wow, that is awesome. Thank you so much. Let's give them a round of applause, everybody. Thank you so much. All right, Eric, I know you're getting Nancy over there. Come on up. Feels like this, and you really can't see it.
All right. All right. I just announced it.
Who wants it, everybody?
All right.
I'm going to talk to the crowd because we're going to figure some stuff out right now. So, what's up?
Go Ashton.
Go Ashton. Let's start a chant. Ready? We're going to say go Ashton on 3. 1, 2, 3. Go Ashton! Actually, I wish I had my phone. I'm like, woo! Right? Wow. All right, so we're still figuring this out. But we have an amazing speaker coming up before this all happened over here. And I'm actually really excited to bring him up, but actually I'm going to have Eric bring him up in just a second. But who is going to the speaker party tonight, right? Who wants to go to the speaker party tonight? Hands up. I should see every hand up. All right, I want you guys looking for speakers, talking to speakers, picking their brain. And if I start seeing things like that, you start getting tickets into the event, okay? So I want you guys to get interactive. When they start saying, jump real high, you ask how high, right? When they say start clapping, you start clapping. And we start passing out tickets. That's how this thing works, all right? All right, so with that being said, I'm going to pass it off to Eric Swanson.
What up? Ladies and gentlemen, rock and roll. How y'all doing? Come on, how y'all doing? All right, turn to everyone, turn to your neighbor and say, oh my God, Patrick Carney is in the room. And now look over here and just wave to Patrick Carney because he's amazing. What up, Patrick? He's awesome, I'm just saying. So there you go. So, hey, who are our aspiring speakers this morning? Who are who did that this morning? Who's my grammar good? How's the speaking training this morning? Awesome. You guys are, man, you got up early this morning to do that. That's awesome. I love you guys. All right, so we're going to go ahead and reset that, Ashton, right now. And just get stop and start it right away. And we will bring up our next speaker. By the way, here's the deal. We have one more speaker right now. Then we're going to take a break, about a 10-minute break, okay? Because you all like this. So, and then we got some cool speakers coming up this afternoon. How many of y'all familiar with The Secret? Anybody? Yeah. All right, just saying. All right. So right now I want to bring up a kick-butt awesome gentleman. Let me start that over again. Can we have it quiet in the back, please, Mike, everybody? And go ahead and start now. We've got a gentleman that they call him Mr. Charge Higher Prices. Woo! Wow! Shout out already. Listen to this. And the reason why they call him this is because he shares with you how to charge higher prices to your clients and have them thank you for it. He's an amazing individual. He's a great dear friend of mine. He's been a staple speaker for the Happy to Warrior Conference even before it was built. Will you please give it up for my dear friend, Mr. Scott SORRELL. Ladies and
Hey, any of my Cal State Fullerton students who were not on their feet, you can expect your grade to be docked. My name's Scott SORRELL. They call me Mr. Charge Higher Prices. How many of us want to make more money? How many of us need to make more money? Okay, see some touchdowns going on back there. If you want to make more money in this business, and I'm talking the business of sales because we're all in it. If you want to make more money in this business, you need to become more persuasive with your clients, more persuasive with your prospects. Now, when I say persuasion, what do you think of? What kind of words come to your mind? Pressure. Stress.
Helping.
Helping. Manipulation. Charm. Charisma. Convincing. All right, we've got full spectrum. I mean, all the way from the gentle art of persuasion to a little bit of arm twisting, manipulation, gun to the head. I remember at one Habitude conference, I don't know if you remember, Eric, I think it was in San Francisco. One young lady in the front row looked up at me and she said, seduction. That's persuasive. But persuasion takes a full spectrum, all the way from gentle to hardcore. But the end goal of persuasion is to get the other person to say yes. One of the most persuasive guys I knew was in the Army. He was a private, and he got bumped up to sergeant. His first assignment as sergeant was a sales job. Did you know they have sales in the Army?
Recruiter.
Okay, yeah, recruiting, right? Join the Army, see the world. Sign here. That's a sale. But he was actually given a more traditional selling assignment. His job was to sell SGLI, Servicemen's Group Life Insurance, to the new recruits. And he quickly started having a 100% closing ratio. Everybody said yes to this guy. And they couldn't figure out how he was doing it. So they sent a lieutenant into the back of the room to watch the presentation. And he sees the sergeant get up in front of the troops and say, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the United States Army. I'm here to tell you about SGLI, Servicemen's Group Life Insurance. It's not a mandatory program. It's completely optional. If you sign up for SGLI, the government will take a small amount out of your paycheck every month. And if you're killed in the line of duty, they have to pay out a $250,000 death benefit. If you do not sign up for SGLI, the government only has to pay out $6,000. Now, which group do you think they're sending into battle first? Persuasive? Let me ask you, at that point, how much were these guys been willing to pay to get Servicemen's Group Life Insurance? Yeah, up to and including their entire paycheck, right? Why? What need was the sergeant tapping into on the part of his prospects? Yeah, the need not to die, right? show of hands, how many of us have that need here this morning? Not tonight? Yeah, very good. Seems to be fairly universal, which means he can make that assumption going into his presentation. The challenge, however, is that we often do the same thing. We make assumptions going into our sales presentation. We present based on what someone else said yes to or what we read in a book. We give a powerful presentation. And they don't say yes. And we think, what happened? I gave my most powerful presentation. And it's exactly because you gave your presentation and not their presentation. And there's a big difference in what you're presenting, how you present, and what the results are. I travel all over the world, speaking on how to charge higher prices and get your customers to thank you for it. Anybody up for that?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. And what's fascinating is I help companies not only charge higher prices, but increase their closing ratio as well.
Definitely on that.
So, okay, you're on board?
Absolutely.
Denise.
Gwen.
Gwen, I knew that. I just tested you. Right, Bob?
Oh, yeah. Yes, sir.
Oh, Austin, sorry. Oh, Boston Nelson's the other one. So, price cutting. Well, I'm first hand here. Who's ever done price cutting? Come on, admit it. Yeah, we do. Price cutting is the first retreat of the inexperienced, the ignorant, and the lazy salesperson. Now, I am not going to get up here and tell you, because there's a lot, I love mindset, I love inspiration, I love attitude, motivation. But in a vacuum, without knowing the skills, without understanding the techniques, without having mastered exact methodology, mindset's only going to get you so far. What I'm going to teach you this morning, and yes, I'm going to teach, in addition to speaking all over the country, all over the world, I also volunteer my time at Cal State Fullerton. I speak and I teach marketing for entrepreneurs. I say volunteer, technically it's a paycheck, but it's an adjunct professor. Let's just say one of my students last year, we were in a conference room preparing them for their final presentation this semester. And I happened to have, I didn't realize it, but in my textbook, I had one of my paycheck stubs as a bookmark. And she looked something up in the book, and she turned to it, she goes, oh my gosh, because I tell my students, I'm here for a lot. I love my students. I'm here to elevate them. And sometimes they don't believe me, and then she saw my paycheck, she goes, oh my gosh, is that your paycheck for the week? And I said, no, it's for the month. She said, wow, thank you. It's beer money. But, well, and some of my students who have been out for a Black Magic Stout at OG's with me will attest that is my beer money. So I love my dark beer. But I am literally going to teach you this morning some ways to charge higher prices and get your customers to thank you for it. Because you've got the motivation, you've got the inspiration, you've got mindset from a lot of other great speakers. Now I'm going to teach you what to put into action so you can create a combination that gets people to raise their perception of your value. Which also raises WTP. WTP is an economic term. It stands for willingness to pay. Willingness to pay. So if you're taking notes, start taking them now. If you're not taking notes, start taking them now. Because you're not going to remember all the stuff that I'm going to teach you this morning. Okay? This is going to be a class. I don't walk away having just made you feel really good. I hopefully make you feel good because you said, I'm going to use this tomorrow. Matter of fact, last year, I still remember the guy in Phoenix, Scottsdale, when we did the Habitude Warrior Conference, because I don't get to speak to entrepreneurial audiences very often, by the way. My clients are like Cisco Systems, MetLife, BMW, Rawlings, and those aren't open to the public when I'm doing a national, international conference. But when I get to speak, because Eric and I go way back, I love him to death, and when I get to speak to a Habitude Warrior Conference, I'm excited. Why? Well, the embodiment of that is last year, I spoke on, I think it was on a Friday morning. And on Saturday, this big guy runs up to me and just almost tackles me with his hug. And he said, Scott, that's so amazing what you taught us yesterday. He goes, I got on the phone with my guys right after your seminar at lunch. And I said, okay, say this, do this, present this way, and ask for this much. And he said, they started doing that. And he said, in one day, our clients, and they would always push back on price. He said, our clients are paying us double what they paid us before, with no pushback whatsoever. Are you ready to learn?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. The first thing I want to do is I want to teach you a concept with a mindset, and not like, motivational kind of mindset, but a concept that will help to set the stage for what's happening inside you. It's a concept I call the value triangle. So the value triangle has three sides. So draw an equilateral triangle. Those of you geometry majors, an equilateral triangle looks like the perfect triangle, right? So if you look over at your neighbor, if it's like all skewed, so you know, wait, that's an isosceles triangle. Well, that one's scaling. I'm just showing off my 10th grade geometry knowledge. It stops there. My students will tell you when there's a math question on one of my exams. In fact, the only time that I gave them a formula as a part of a multiple choice on the exam, I gave them 5 different answers to Scantron. They're supposed to pick out the correct formula. What did I include? Yeah, it said, this is correct in one of them. Now, come on. How many of you in this room, there's about 15 to 20 of my students, how many of you got that question wrong? Yes. Just don't read. Well, they think I'm trying to trick them. So, the value triangle has 3 sides. On the upper left side, on that flat line, we call it side of the triangle, right good. On the right side, across from it, right fast. And across the bottom, right cheap. Because those are the 3 values every one of your customers is looking for. They want the highest quality, the most fabulous service, all at the lowest price. Because, in fact, write this, when I say good, what I mean is top quality. Not just kind of good, but top quality. On the upper left. On the upper right, where it says fast, right, is the best service. Because it doesn't have to do with speed, because in your business, there may not be speed, or whatever service is quantified as in your business. Maybe it's friendliness, maybe it's responsiveness, maybe it's number of associates available to help someone. So fast is code for best service. So top quality, best service, and across the bottom, lowest price. Lowest price. And that's all your customers want, the highest quality, the greatest service at the lowest price possible. But I will posit to you that there is no company on the planet who can offer all 3 sides of the value triangle and sustain it. Now, there are companies that will come in, or competitors that will come in, and they'll offer, maybe new to the market, offer the highest quality, great service, lowest price, but they're doing that in order to buy what? Market share. They're trying to buy market share. But inevitably, what do they have to do? They have to sacrifice what? One of the sides, because you cannot deliver more than 2 sides of the value triangle. So some companies come in and they'll offer all 3, but it'll be momentarily. But what happens when they say, okay, now we can raise our prices? What happens? You lose your customers. Why would you go there in the first place? Because if you win on price today, you will lose on price tomorrow. I taught this to one of my client companies that is a big building materials supplier here in Southern California. They go out and supply all the contractors and developers, and they call these contractors. So I was speaking to, and I did a weekly series, and one day I did the value triangle. And I printed out a full color copy of the value triangle for every one of the sales reps. A nice card stock, and they took it with them. And the next week, I said, what do you guys think of the value triangle? What happened? And one of the guys that I'd seen take that value triangle and put it in a satchel that he goes and calls on contractors with, he raised his hand immediately. He goes, Scott, the value triangle closed a deal for me. Now, honestly, I had never heard this before. Closed the deal for you. Give me a little more detail on that, Kevin. And Kevin said, well, I went and called this contractor who had never said yes to me before. And we always go back and forth because we've got fantastic quality products, the power tools, the building materials, the fasteners, etc. And we have fantastic service. It's always there on time, 7 a.m. when the job starts, everything's been delivered before. But he was always sitting back and going, well, you're going to have to sharpen your pencil a little on this. That's my contractor voice. Sharpen your pencil. What's that code for? Lower your price. And Kevin wouldn't do it. He went back and forth a long time. And he said I walked in and he said, you're going to sharpen your pencil. We went back and forth. I got frustrated. And finally, I reached into my satchel. I whipped out the value triangle. I put it on his desk in front of him. And I said, listen, buddy, you can get it good and fast. You can get it fast and cheap. You can get it cheap and good. But you cannot get it cheap and fast and good. Get it? And the contractor said, got it. And Kevin took his very first order from that contractor that day because the contractor admitted right at that moment, he said, wow, I never thought of that. I can't offer all three sides in my business. And he realized if he wanted the best quality so that stuff didn't fail on the job, if he wanted the best service, like stuff there on time for his workers, what's the greatest cost on a construction job?
Labor.
It's labor. And if they're waiting around because the delivery truck had a flat tire or whatever, it's not going to work. Yeah, you save 10 cents per box of screws. Good on you. Now you got 50 guys standing around $50 an hour. It's the difference between price and cost, by the way. There's a bonus. I wasn't going to go there, but you know what? I just said it. So, price is the invoice total. Write this down. This is the definition you need to understand. You do not ever again interchange the words price and cost in your conversation with a prospect, with a customer. Price is the invoice total. Cost is the invoice total plus the obvious and hidden expenses and losses associated with the product failing, retransportation, waiting around for, lost time, opportunity cost. So when a customer says, how much does that cost? You say, well, the price is. And then you ask them a story about, what their previous experience has been. And they'll always end up telling you a story about, something that went wrong, that kind of thing. And it's like, well, tell me, who'd you buy that from? Oh, so it's, okay, I understand. They're a worthy competitor. It's a great way of speaking about your low-life, low-ball competitors that you hate. Well, they're a worthy competitor. So let me ask you this. By getting the slightly lower price, what did that cost you? Because when you get them to quantify, maybe they can't quantify, but they say, well, how many workers did you have on the job? Jot the number down. Well, what's their average fully loaded, fully burdened rate of pay? Write that down. And all these calculations, and then what do? You present them back in a fun conversation, casual, very professional. You're not trying to needle them, but you say, well, listen, I understand you're trying to save $1,000 on your overall order here, but from what I can see,